The palenques are a space that serves as a refuge for the slaves of the colonial era who escaped the slave regime. Several palenquera communities were formed, but the only one that currently survives is the Palenque de San Basilio, located in Montes de Maria, southeast of Cartagena. It is a unique cultural space that combines social, medical, religious, musical, and oral practice with strong African roots, confer the Afro-Colombian cultural wealth of our country. It is also a testimony to the struggle of the communities for the abolition of the phenomena of slavery that occurred during the colonial era. Funeral rites, such as the Lumbaloo, musical expression, and their knowledge of the natural environment as applied to medicinal practice, make it a cultural space of invaluable wealth. The Palenquero dialect, which mixes the Spanish lexical base and the Baritue dialects, being the only Crow language of the Americas, creates a cohesion among the members of the community and shows the importance of its oral tradition. Featured cultural elements, Palenquera dialects, Lumbalú funeral rites, music, bullerengue sentado, son palenquero, and son de negro. Your principal character is Bencos Biojo, a leader Maroon slave. The traditional knowledge of the Jaguar shaman of Yurupari. Settled of the banks on the Pira-Paraná River in southeastern Colombia, numerous ethnic groups have transmitted from generation to generation a set of traditional sacred knowledge. According to the belief of the people, they were inherited from an omnipotent Yurupari, represented by an anaconda that lived as a person and is incarnated in sacred trumpet made of palm wood. The shaman of Yurupari are considered guardians of nature. The river is the central axis of its tradition, and its message and way of life is oriented to seek the balance of the world through respect for nature. Ceremonial rituals are especially interesting for the preparation of song and dance that embellish the rituals of healing, union of the community, prevention of diseases, and revitalization of nature. For the passage of young men to adulthood, a fundamental ceremony is carried out for community life and the continuity of shamanism. This is the Hibiki, whose main idea is to transmit the new norm and traditional knowledge to new adults. That will allow to conserve the body and the territory that they inhabit. Women transfer between them traditional knowledge related to food preparation, child care, and pregnancy. Malpelo Flora and Fauna Sanctuary. Located in the eastern Pacific Ocean, this site is one of the largest protected areas in the world. It has the ninth largest protected area. It is considered the largest reserve protected from fishing in the tropical answer Pacific. So it is of great interest to science who see this area as a natural laboratory. It is possible to identify terrestrial and marine ecosystem, as well as abundant endemic species such as the hammerhead shark, the bear ray, masked booty, and land crab, among others. This makes it a perfect place for the development of science research and to practice activities such as advanced diving, photography, and wildlife observation. Waterfalls, the end of the world. There is a place in Colombia that is magical and mystical because of its location and its natural characteristics. For me, it's a natural wonder that we should all visit. The waterfall, the end of the world, is located in the Colombian Putumayo, very close to the municipality of Mocoa, in the middle of the Colombian Amazon rainforest, a place of virgin forest, fauna, and flora that served as the opening of a waterfall 70 meters high. You cannot bathe in the waterfall, but you can enjoy from the top an incredible view. Being in the Putumayo, you cannot miss the visit to the waterfall, the Eye of God, a special place where you can practice torrentism. I want to visit this place because it's a top of the best waterfalls of Colombian jungle and take the best selfie in your life. La Candelaria, pride and main tourist attraction of Bogota, was in the Chorro de Quevedo, a square in the Candelaria where Gonzalo Jimenez de Quesada founded the Colombian capital. Its architecture and narrow street still preserve the magic of colonial era, and the cultural, historical, and gastronomic offer escapes any imagination. And where are and how to get there? The neighborhood of La Candelaria is located in the center east of the city, at the foot of Cerro de Monserrate and Cerro de Guadalupe. Being located in the center, you can arrive by multiple routes, but the most recommended if you leave the airport or your hotel is to take El Dorado Avenue until you find Carrera Tercera and turn south. The historic center was declared a national monument in 1963, and it's not for less. La Candelaria is a small memory of what Bogota was during the colony and later Republican era. It's still made up of narrow, cobble and steep streets, as well as churches of the time and colonial house that were the roof of the Spanish and Crow aristocracy. Additionally, you can also find temples such as the Santuario de Nuestra Señora del Carmen, cultural settings such as the Teatro Colón, theater groups like La Candelaria, and naval fighting museums such as Quinta de Bolivar, the Gold Museum, and the Botero Museum.